大型系列公益节目《和谐拯救危机》，七大主题特别关注和谐的大根大本是什么？
过人有过人的福报，
认识和谐的真谛，共创天下的太平。和谐拯救危机。
傑夫利·薩丁諾夫，哈佛大學心理學講師，耶魯大學物理學講師。
It's one wave function, so it's one particle. I'm not sure that people's jaw would drop about it because I don't think people really believe it. And I don't mean that people say, oh, you're lying, or, oh, the scientists are confused. I think it is so mysterious that you can't even understand how amazing it is. One particle in 3,000 different locations.
Now, if you were to weigh one of them, would it weigh 1/3000th?
Well, you can't weigh one of them.
Why?
Because it's one particle. It's one indivisible particle.
But if it's in different locations, can't you put a scale under one?
No, it's inseparable. It's not a set. This is the tricky conceptual part. That it's not 3,000 separate parts.
Even though it looks that way.
Right. You can look at it, and I mean, you can't actually see the one with 3,000, but you can look at the simpler ones, the ones that are 2 or 3 or 4, and you can see, as I say, if you go onto the web, you'll see photographs of these. You'll see these little dots floating in space, and these are the different parts of one object. They're not separable. It's not 4 different objects or 6 different objects. It's one wave function. It's one object.
That's a real brain fart, isn't it? Because when you think about it, you just, well, wait a minute, no, they're like here, 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 so it's obviously 1, 2, 3.
No, you can't, and you can't pull one away from the others. If you try to pull one away from the others, the entire thing will just disappear.
迪恩·莱丁，原子科学研究所高级科学家。
It seems like these two places are absolutely in space. They're separate, and never the twain shall meet. But in fact, it's not true. At some deeper level that we can't see with our eyes very clearly, two places in space are the same. They are co-located, coexisting.
约翰·哈格林毕业于哈佛，曾在欧洲核子研究中心工作，现在是圣贤大学物理学教授、科学技术公共政策学院院长。
The deepest level of truth uncovered by science and by philosophy is the fundamental truth of unity. At that deepest subnuclear level of our reality, you and I are literally one.
When do we make the shift from me to one? When are we the subconscious mind? When are we the knowledge of the one, transpersonal self?
I can influence my environment, the people. I can influence space itself. I can influence the future. I am responsible for all those things. I and the surround are not separate. They're part of one. I'm connected to it all. I'm not alone.
虚空法界，一切众生原本是一体。真正懂得这个道理，我们对一切人、一切事、一切物，自自然然就产生了恭敬心，互相尊重，互相敬爱，互助合作。
这个世界不但是一体的，而且也并非是真实存在的，一切物质是空的，都是由